Hey guys, what's going on? It's RC Knockout and I am back with another video. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, my name is Nolan. In today's video, we have got more upgrades, I guess you could say, that we need to do to the 100mph Traxxas Slash Project. Now, actually, I shouldn't word it as upgrades. We have more modifications, I guess I should say, to do to the 100mph Traxxas Slash Project, because we're not actually adding anything in this video. In this video, we're going to start cutting the body, because the aerodynamics of this thing are non-existent. The issues we have with both of these short course bodies is air getting up underneath the body. Seems to happen right around 50 miles per hour, and then the thing just lifts up like a sail. So we have to do some strategic cuts in the bodies to figure out what's going to work best and let the air flow through the body. So I'm definitely thinking probably cut something up in here in the fenders, and probably something up in the top and maybe in the back. I don't know. I think I'm going to start off with this body. I'll probably end up cutting both the bodies because this body's kind of in poor shape at this point. But I really do think that this body's probably going to be the first one I want to test on, just because, you know, if it doesn't go well, you can only cut once. So then the body will be useless. So it makes sense to just try one way to do it, you know, cut it up, make different cuts, see if that works. And then if that doesn't work, then we'll have to try some different cuts with another body. But so far, this body is not made for a Traxxas Slash. As you guys can see, it doesn't look right, but it will fit. Doesn't look the greatest. I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start cutting. I want to cut some of the fender out because I think actually, I think just having all of this mass right here, having all of this right here for the air to go up underneath is really just not helping for this turning into a sail. So I think cutting these headlights upward and cutting these fenders a little bit more streamlined, because they bulge out a little bit too much on this body. Then maybe some cuts somewhere in here. And definitely I think we're going to have to do some through the top and the back. Definitely the top. I might just do a few cuts and just see where, and go from there. And do some testing, then come back and do some more cuts. So that's what we're going to do in today's video, guys. Let's see, I got a little reamer tool right here. I think that's what this is called, a reamer, to start the holes. And then I got a curved set of scissors for cutting Lexan, and a straight edge scissors. So let me grab the camera, get it a little bit closer, and we're going to jump right into modifying this body. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and slide the RC out of the way a little bit, because the focus right now is going to be on the body. And I have this right here. This right here is called a reamer, I think, and this is just to start the holes. So I think what I want to do is I want to cut these fenders upward. I know I want to do that, so I'll probably start with the curved scissors. Okay guys, that looks kind of crappy, but you kind of can see what I'm going for. I want to cut some of that edge off just because it sticks out so far on this body, I noticed. Only makes sense to get rid of some of that width, because I don't feel like we need it. Alrighty guys, that's what we have so far. This might not look great, but kind of cut that down a little bit more. Maybe do the same thing on this side. Trying to match the sides so the headlights don't look completely messed up. What do you guys think? How's that look? Definitely trim that up a little bit. How's the front of that look? And let's see, just on the RC, we've just done a little bit of cutting so far, but on the RC, how's this gonna look? These still stick out quite a ways, these fenders. I might need to cut off more. It might be a better idea to do it with the body on. So I'm thinking something like that. Now this side, I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'll probably turn it so I can see it a little bit better. I want to match the sides. What do you think, guys? How's it look? The headlights look kind of decent. I mean, the thing's going to start looking weird, but we're trimming it so it just so we have as little amount as possible. So I think since the air goes up under the body like this, I think making some cuts right up here in the fender is probably going to be a good idea. Maybe just some holes, I don't really know. I think the headlights look pretty good. Not going to be perfect, but we cut quite a bit of the fender away, quite a bit of the front part away. And like I said, since the air gets up underneath the body like a sail, I think we're going to want to cut something up here. Don't know how I want to do this. I don't know if I want to do, I guess I may as well just start. So the reamer is how I'm actually going to start the holes. I'm thinking something in here, probably. So here's where one of the holes is going to be, guys. Alright, getting this started is the difficult part. Don't want to poke into the tire either. So this is how the reamer works, guys. Just kind of push in the Lexan and start making the hole. And that works like that. And then we'll probably cut from there. I kind of want to do like a vent. Like a little... I don't know. I don't know exactly what I'm going for because I don't know exactly what I want this to look like. I'm thinking we're going to want another one somewhere in here. Right there. It's going to be hard to get this to line up on both sides too, guys. Alright. So I'm going to try to cut as cleanly as I can. I'm going to attempt to cut this. Might start with the curved edge. Might not look pretty, guys, but bear with me, because as long as it works, then it doesn't matter how pretty it looks, I guess. Okay, you guys can see kind of what I took out right there. Looks kind of bad. We'll clean it up a little bit. So I'm thinking air coming up underneath kind of shoots through here. What do you guys think? Possibly even take a little bit around here. I don't know. I don't want to take off too much because if I take too much off, then that's going to really affect the rigidity. Now, what I'm going to try to do now, guys, is match up and do the exact same thing on this fender as I did on that fender. Once I make the hole, there's no going back. Alright, there's one hole, and the other one, we go right along here. Let me go ahead, get my side cutter, the curved edge scissors, and start cutting this out. There we go. What do you guys think? Doesn't look perfect. It's not the worst job ever. They look kind of in the same location. So air coming up, maybe through there. I debate whether I should do another one right in here, but the thing is, I don't want to get in too close to where the body mount holes are, because that could really affect the structural rigidity of this body once it's on. I'm also thinking some of those same type of things through the top, maybe. Now, I'm trying to think if I want to do them this way, or if I want to keep on doing them that way. I think it makes sense to keep on doing it that way because the way the air would go through, at least I imagine, I don't have any expertise when it comes to aerodynamics, but I assume it's going to come through and it makes sense to have the cuts running along the lines of the body. I'm thinking right up here, probably. There's one. I'll just do both sides at the same time simultaneously. Maybe that'll get it closer. Alright, both those holes look kind of in similar locations. Now I'm thinking, let's go from like right about there. There we go. And gonna do another one roughly in the same location. Maybe right about there. I'm thinking right about there. The holes are in similar locations. So what we're going to do, guys, is I'm going to go ahead and cut these ones as well. I think I need to start with the curved scissors. We'll start from this side. We do the exact same thing on this side. go. I apologize, guys, because actually I am missing some footage. I did not realize when I was filming this that my camera turned off, so I missed some of the footage. So I'm going to catch you up because I used another camera and kind of showed you everything that I did that I didn't get on camera. Alrighty, guys. Sorry about that. So unfortunately, I just checked my phone, and my phone at some point during this video quit recording. So you missed out on some of the stuff that I was doing, but wherever it left off, I was doing the cuts to the body. Did some over the fenders, did one right here where the hood scoop comes through, did two on the top right here, and then I got two right here in the back. So just to wrap this video up, I'm going to go ahead, set it on the RC, and we're going to see what it looks like real quick. Alright, there you go, guys. What do you guys think? How do you think it looks? It by no means doesn't look perfect, but I think it'll probably do the job. It'll do something. I think it'll help with the aerodynamics for sure. Let me know in the comments, what do you think this is going to do? How much do you think this is going to help with the aerodynamics? Cut some away here, cut away here, cut the slits in the fenders, cut the one through the hood scoop. I think that one's going to make a big difference, and probably these two as well. Probably these two. I don't know how much of an effect this one's going to make, these two in the back. I don't really want to cut any more than that at this point. I start taking off too much, too close to where the body mounts are, the body mount holes. I feel like that's really going to compromise the structural rigidity of this body. So it doesn't look real nice now, guys, but anyway, guys, we have been getting up to roughly 50 miles per hour before the body seems to catch like a sail. So let me know in the comments, what do you think in the next video? What do you think we're going to get top speed-wise before it starts getting air up underneath the body? In the next video, you're going to see a running video of this thing, and the first time you're going to see it with this new Spectrum Firma 150 amp ESC. So we're going to be running 6S in the next video. Also, let me know, how fast do you think this RC is going to go? Last attempt, we got 66 miles per hour, and that was with 4S. So we're going to be doing the same gearing, just on 6S this next time. What do you think we're going to jump up to? I'm hoping for 85 plus. We might not get that with the body on, but hopefully at least with the body off. But anyway, guys, if you liked the video, go ahead, hit that thumbs up button. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so then you'll be notified when I come out with new videos. Because in the next video, there's going to be a running video. So stay tuned, guys. Later.